It's Ray Give TV.
In the block.
Let's get right to it.
Job. I got him the job. Then I seen where he was going shopping at Burlington, walking in cowboy boots. I say, man, I'm gonna take you to the garment district. You in Texas? I'm gonna hook you up with these fake
In a bad area.
I hooked him up with Althea Moses, who he lied and said he did that. We wrote a grant with to get some money, which fell through with the mayor of Inglewood, which is Mayor Butts. So all that, and then I introduced him when I seen the other guys were Bloods. I bring in Babalu, and then he got into the Nipsey Hussle funeral through me when he met the Rolling 60s. When we met over there, all of us going over there to Nipsey Hussle funeral. In fact, if you look, you see I walked in with Blacc Sam. So he and the Raptors.
So he was humble when he was out here in LA.
He's a cameraman, everything. He right there. He was there the night Nipsey got killed when me, Barefoot Pookie, Barefoot Pookie, Babalu, and Pete Winbush. I already knew what had happened, but we had, because of the misuse of the internet in 100 Days, 100 Nights, we was prepared to stop the disinformation for somebody from one of the sets get killed, thinking one of them, it ain't no coming back. So that was what's going on. He was there then. And so then, actually what started the downfall, I hooked him up to get drugs, weed, because I don't do nothing bad. I say, I ain't gonna show you nothing wrong, but you do what you do. But I'm not doing it. That's when he got robbed. And after that, we go on Boss Talk. I didn't want to go see. Marv did, because he had been talking about Gentry. And Marv, being a Pyru, say, man, can you get him on Boss Talk? So I said, yeah, that's why he showed up. It wasn't no beef or nothing. Marv really had questions. And so then I told him, after I patted him down, some told me to make sure he ain't wired, because this nigga talking, acting like a fed or a police. And I told Marv, don't say nothing no more to him. I didn't even introduce him. So I tell Boss Talk at the beginning, I say, man, I don't even want to go up there. Let him and Marv talk and discuss it, but let's set the rules where we just talk like men. And I say, let me introduce this shit, but he want to bring Charleston White. I already told him, if you run your mouth up here about that fuck LA and this shit, nigga, it's gonna be a problem. And that's what happened there. And that's how that went. And then from there, I hear about he did a murder. And I'm saying, how he a juvenile and two of them are in jail as adults, and he was saying he didn't snitch. I knew he had to snitch, but he thought he was slick. But this is a lesson for everybody out there. When you're a juvenile and have an adult as a criminal, you won't be redacted in their trial. And so therefore, I went and did my research, narrowed it down, and this wonderful lady that worked at the county building where that happened at, in case law, and she narrowed it down, post-trial, pre-trial, trial, and we narrowed it down. That's how I came up with the transcripts, to actually know that he had told on to all three of the people. And if you remember, Dewberry said I was lying. In fact, the whole world said I was lying. But you know, the truth can never coexist with a lie. So we here where we at, and I want to put the focus on getting Doolittle out, because one of the ones he told on got killed in a car wreck, being chased before he was 16. The other two still been in jail over 33 years behind this man's testimony, and he's still going up there to the parole board, giving victim witness testimony to keep these young men in jail. Wait. So that's how they go.
Hold on, Melvin. Hold on, Melvin. So you telling me Charleston White, who was with these dudes,
I can hear you,
when this happened, to this day, when they go to the parole board, he goes up there and speaks against them paroling as if he's a victim?
I can't hear you. It's echo.
You telling me that Charleston White, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh man, we gotta get
I'm telling you that Charleston White did what? Because it's echo.
You saying Charleston White every time they
It's
go to
echoing off
board.
a sound or something where you only getting a glimpse of it in Wack.
Melvin, you gotta get to a better area, some Wi-Fi.
Hold on.
No, we can hear you, Wack.
You telling me Charleston White, when these people go to board, he goes to the board and speaks against them paroling like a victim? Is that what he said?
That's what he said. We're trying to confirm it, but he ain't got no service.
Yeah, that's what he said though.
That's what I heard. He frozen right now.
Well, he was with him, and now I can see the police officers' family doing that. But why is Charleston White doing that?
Yeah, that's
Trying
crazy.
to suppress the truth.
He's scared they get out.
Yeah, he's scared they get out. They gonna go on the platforms. They gonna be on Vlad. They gonna be on No Jumper. They gonna come on here. You know what I'm saying? He don't want that.
I don't understand how they even giving him that type of power to do that when they convicted, if they convicted or not. That dude coming adding on his little 2 cents. That shouldn't make a difference.
Well, he was their star witness. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, man. I gotta get this back over here. Yo, this shit is diabolical right here. This is crazy.
Do we
Crazy, bro.
Do we know any more about the case, like how it happened, and was Charles just a witness, or was he with him, or?
Well, yeah, Charleston admit. If you watch the clip, right, Charleston admits that he handed the dude the gun and told the dude to shoot, and that's when the dude shot the white man.
Man, I'm surprised that he ain't locked up for it.
You dig what I'm saying? It
Bro.
sounds like he was the brains.
Let me tell you something. He been telling a long time. But he sat up there on that stand and gave it all up. But this is what bothers me. Melvin's gonna come back in. I've seen him run campaigns talking about unalive the police, unalive the white boys, all word to rape women, the white women. He telling people to do this, but yet you told on your homeboys when they did this. So, Melvin, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
So you telling me, Melvin, that every time these brothers go up for parole to the parole board, Charleston White shows up as a victim and speaks against them getting out?
Yes, they got what is called an integral victim service system where anybody that was a victim or a witness within the program, they get notified and they get to come a victim testimony. And they told me this out their mouth. Charleston White is basically keeping these young men in jail, saying that he feared for his life. And that's enough where he comes there and he tells the board that he don't want them out. And in Texas, Department of Corrections, that's enough to keep him in there. He's been in there 33 years. Yes, that's exactly what he did. And Charleston White actually told, and his mama need to be held accountable too, because Charleston had did a deal within 2 days. Charleston White, what happened, they had spent the night over Doolittle House. It was 3 of them. And they went, Charleston only won, they only 14, 15, 16 at the most. It was 4 of them. And they were going, you know, still in the starter jackets. But it was for Charleston White. They had money. One of them had their mama car. So Charleston White, they gave him a fake bankroll that looked like he can pay. And then he run out with the car, with the coat.
And he broke up.
Yo, your audio.
Levy came to help out, and Charleston White was in the back seat, threw the coats out the window, and then
Your audio. You think it's his Wi-Fi?
I think it's Wi-Fi. He ain't got no service.
Yeah. Or maybe ask him is he watching this? Do he have the show playing on one phone and on the live on another phone? That could be it too.
Well, no, it ain't doing the echo thing. He just can't get his reception ain't coming through.
But he said it was echoing before.
Does this work like Clubhouse where you can turn the Wi-Fi off? I don't know.
Yeah, I think you can turn the Wi-Fi off.
Well, if you got some BS Wi-Fi and your cellular services, that is better than But it sounds like he ain't got too much going on.
Man, I gotta get this on.
Yeah, that's crazy. So the paperwork say Charleston White handed him the gun. Then went all bad on him.
Facts. Charleston White got on the stand and said that 600. Charleston White actually got on the stand and said, I handed dude the gun and he shot him.
He said he pulled back the hammer and shot him.
Yup.
I don't think the world knows that Charleston White is writing letters to the parole board after 33 years, telling him he in fear of his life, keep him in jail.
Right. Not only is he writing letters, but it sounds like from what Melvin's saying, he actually going to these hearings.
Testifying, yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
I want to get some transcripts of that.
Oh, he
gotta have transcripts. Look into that.
That nigga Charleston White, cold man. He funny though.
Yeah, he a funny dude, boy. But hey, man, he been
running
game the whole
shit
time,
like that.
bro. That's why
Tell us since he was 16.
That's why he came out and acted like a snitch all this time, because he knew this would come out eventually, bro.
Exactly. So now he's just gonna double down on it.
Showed the little clip. He did look a little bothered. He was trying to act.
Oh, yeah, that clip today, he looked bothered.
Yeah, he do. Bothered.
He looked bothered.
Oh, Melvin back.
He looked bothered. Yo, Melvin. Do they give like transcripts to the inmates when they get statements like that from the victims, or
do what happens now? What happens when that
transcripts to show what people are saying? Like,
well, I don't know. I talked to his brother today, and I'll be hopefully hearing from him tomorrow or later on tonight when he be able to call. But I do know it makes an impact, and that is why he can't come out. And let me say this about what happened about these young men. Charleston White got caught first, where a girl seen it with her mother that went to junior high with him. They were 14, 15, 16, and they took her, and she told her mother, I know one of those guys. And her mother took her to the police station. They went and got a school yearbook, and she picked Charleston White out. Now, on the ride back, Charleston White, they gave the gun to and told him to get rid of it. He put it in his t-shirt where they let him out at. He went and ran on the roof, threw it on top of the roof. When the police bust him, they go to looking, and Charleston tell them where the gun was. Then when they, simultaneously, the guys who, the getaway car, they were calling in from his house to report it. But what happened during that years in 91, 92 is when you call to report a Colin's car, they come to your house. And simultaneously, while Charleston telling on them in the back seat, they there taking this information and get the description. That's when they bring Charleston and they meet, and Charleston take him to the gun, and he eventually take him, and then I think within 2 days he had signed a deal to testify against the other 3 defendants, and they got sent to the county jail at 15, where they remained till trial. In fact, they never even knew Charleston White would snitch until the day he got on the stand. That's how secretive it was.
Whoa.
And, yeah.
That's
they
cold.
never knew.
So that footage that we seen the last couple days was the first time they knew he was telling.
Yeah, they never knew it. They were young, naive. Who gonna know the law at 15 for something like that with a public pretending to defend you? Right. And they didn't know nothing about it. But yeah, he never would. He only got 7 years in juvenile Texas system. They've been in prison ever since. And behind that. So now Charleston White, they never knew Charleston White was telling, and his mother Yolanda kept going in around the family gathering information.
Hey, whoever driving, mute.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, Melvin.
Yeah, and Yolanda's mother need to be held some responsibility too, because she had him sign it, she had to sign it, and she went and played along with the other family members like they all going to court when all the time she knew her son was telling. So he killed 3 black men to save a white man, and then tricked y'all, America, with this bullshit on the internet for sound bites and likes. You got a lot of people out here doing a lot of shit. In fact, let's talk about some of the shit we doing out here in LA. Crime done went down 44%. We got a movie we producing with Ice-T, produced already, Put the Guns Down, the World Epidemic, with my man Terry Carney. We got the Comptons, the Watts. We got people feeding the homeless, giving them the essentials. We're doing criminal law for those that are adversely affected. We're doing mental health. There's a lot of things we're doing. The things he's saying y'all cheered on, you never see him do. It's the things we don't talk about, but we do it. And that's what you're seeing right now, man. We humble. We out here sitting out, kicking it in the land, the city with no pity. And we're doing what we do. Also, we got Kelsey Thomas from 190. And he say, man, you know, I contributed a lot to this gangbanging. I've been in here 40 years. And because of the activity and the negativity, he can't get out where he's a LWAP, life without parole. I think he talked about it last week. We need to get a petition to get this young man out. He paid his dues. He's getting older now. And, you know, it's a sad thing to wake up when you done been in there knowing you might really die in prison at the end. So, you know, we got a lot going on where we're trying to give restorative justice as well as help these adversely affected communities across the nation.
Yo, like I told him before you came on, you're an advocate, you know, for the streets, for the community, the people, a lot of inmates. You yourself did a lot of time, and did you come home on appeal, or did you just do your time and come home?
Well, contrary, I did over 32 years, but I've been arrested over 60 times. I've never been to jail for no black on black crime. I've been to jail 50 times for robbery, other times for using a weapon in doing something, and never against a black. I'm on parole for 20 years.
50 times for robberies?
Yeah, I'm a jacker. Ice cream trucks to armored trucks. That's what we do. And anyway, right now I'm on parole with an 83-year sentence out of Georgia, where I got 3 counts of attempted murder. That's up on. And by the way, while we're talking about laws about Stunner, he took a deal up under the Alfred plea, which is what I took, which only 6% of America get in the world when it comes to getting the Alfred plea. It's impossible for Gunna to tell, because when you take an Alfred plea, that means you're only pleading. You're not even pleading guilty. You're just saying I did it because of the preponderance of evidence, but not because I did.
Now, Melvin, here goes the problem with that.
No, let me finish.
Listen, you probably would have had a point if we didn't watch him and hear him tell.
No, but there's a difference. If an Alfred plea is when you're saying I'm guilty, but I didn't do it. Like me, I'm home. I got 3 counts of attempted murder.
Okay, well, let me ask you something, Melvin. Let me ask you
something. Go ahead.
In your plea, did you ever implement or implicate anybody else?
Let me tell you how the plea bargain go, young man.
No, this is yes or no, Melvin.
I never even heard of an Alfred plea in my life.
No, Melvin, have you ever implemented or implicated another human being?
No, but let me tell you the difference between state and federal law. No, I haven't.
No, you can't. Melvin, where we come from, you can say everything you want to say. The minute you implement another person, is telling where we come from, right?
Yeah. He's from
now, let me say this. Let me just say, okay, I'll be the answer. Can I give my opinion and we move on? All I'm going to say is this. In state court, when you plead guilty, you sign a box, you initial it, and all they ask you is, do you understand you're pleading?
That can happen in this case.
No, let me finish. Let me see, you cut me. I didn't say a word when you talk.
But, okay, but you didn't want to answer my
question. No, when you plead guilty in state court, any case in California, you check a box and you don't have to say nothing. I've been to prison in Georgia now. Let's go to federal court.
No.
Court.
We don't have to go to federal.
Federal court. Federal court, you
Melvin,
must
we
implement.
don't gotta
Let's
go
go.
to
We
federal
good.
because he ain't federal. It's state.
That's why I know Alfred, please look it up and have one of your assistants
No,
and
but
look why
listen
they
to
don't
me.
like it.
He's in the
We
state.
ain't gonna
I'm
debate it.
asking
I'm
you,
good. I'm
Melvin,
good. I
I'm
gave my
asking
answer.
you. I'm asking you. In your plea, I don't give a fuck, Alfred, Jose, or Maria.
No, all I did was this. I'm gonna tell you exact words.
Did you mention
Did you?
another man's name?
I had 2 crimes. No,
You
I
never
didn't have to
said.
do nothing. This is all they tell you.
In
When
the
I went to court
paperwork
in
before you sign
Georgia,
the box, that's
Mhm.
what he's asking you.
no, you don't sign nothing in Georgia. All they
No,
gonna do is
hey,
put
hey,
your
but
ass
Melvin,
in there.
here's what you missing.
Um,
We heard him and seen him implement Young Thug.
Was it up under Alfred, please?
I
You
don't
heard
give
him.
a
I bet
fuck.
you I ain't
Look,
even got to hear. I can tell
Melvin,
you what exactly happened. I'm
Melvin,
gonna tell
I
listen
got
to
the
me, bro.
definition of the Alfred
Melvin,
Okay,
plea
listen
right in
let's
to
front
me.
of
we'll
me.
go to that another show. And I promise
No,
you, you're
you
gonna
done
lose on
started
that
it.
one. Leave
You
that
on
one
the
alone and we'll
exposure.
come back.
You can't
Look up the
justify a
Alfred,
rat
please, and come back.
unless you a
I
rat.
got it.
Okay,
You
look
can't
up an
just
Alfred, please. Hold on. Hold on. What is an Alfred plea before you look in here
no,
where I went
listen to
through it?
me.
No,
Listen,
I'm gonna
no,
change it
listen to
and
me.
ask you
Hey, yo,
tell me what
Melvin.
is an
Hey,
Alfred plea.
Melvin,
What?
see what one
Read
thing
it
with
out,
rap,
young man. I'm
listen
listening.
to me. I
I'm
don't give a
listening.
fuck what kind of plea it is, but I'm telling you, hear me,
I don't
brother.
give a fuck you
Hear me.
told or not, nigga. So let's move
No,
on.
no,
What
hear
you
me,
talking
brother.
about,
The
nigga?
nigga
I said you want to
implicated
go there.
another man.
Fuck him and that, nigga.
Well,
Fuck
you
the
brought it
rappers,
up.
actors, entertainers. Right now, we talking about a rat.
No,
That
listen.
goddamn man. We can
Listen,
come
you
back
brought
to
it
that.
up. You can't
Okay,
come
we
on our
done
show
with it. I
saying
didn't call no
Gunna's not a rat.
controversy. Let's go. Let's go to the next thing. Let me
Okay,
know when
so
you're
wait,
ready for the album,
before
please.
we
I
go,
didn't have to. All I did was
no,
said,
listen.
go ahead. Okay,
Before we
I'm
go,
fucking with
Yeah.
you. I'm fucking
we
with you,
both
Wack. We
agree.
having fun.
No, we both agree that if you mention another individual, implement another individual, just tell it. We both agree to that, right?
Well, let's go. No. Now let's get the difference between
So
a
you
rat
saying that's
and a
cool?
snitch. Let's get the difference, my terminology, of a rat and a snitch.
They the
Same
same
A
thing.
snitch
thing to
is
me.
Same
somebody.
thing.
A
Yeah, they the
snitch is
same
They
somebody.
thing.
the same
Hey,
thing.
when Charleston
Same
White
thing.
said it, you niggas listen. When that nigga said it, you
No, we
listen.
don't. We don't
So,
listen to
no.
Charleston White.
I'm gonna say a snitch. This is what a snitch do, young man. A
Okay.
snitch will look out the window and see a nigga breaking in the car, and he say, "Ooh, I'm gonna call 911," and I'm telling. A snitch testifies, nigga.
Okay.
A rat testifies. And I don't know no rat from Sammy the Bull, and I know a gang of them. When
So
they
you
testify
saying it's cool
after
to
they
snitch?
committed a crime, there's no comeback.
So
I
are
don't
you
know
saying it's
nobody
cool
that
to
come back.
snitch? Melvin,
Who?
are you saying it's cool to snitch?
No, I'm saying the difference between, let me put it like this. If a nigga dumb enough to do something in front of a witness and they tell nigga that's on him.
No,
So if
no,
my mama
no.
sees something
That's
We're
not
not
what
and
we
talking
saying.
about
tell,
that.
that don't
That's
make
not.
her
We're
a
not
snitch.
talking
That's
about
the
in
problem.
civilian.
When you break the law and you turn around and testify for
Uh-huh.
the state as a
So what I'm
witness
asking
to
you
implement
is,
them, you are a rat,
okay, so
not
what
a
I'm
snitch.
asking you is, you're telling me that it's cool for Gunna to implement another man in a crime.
I ain't never even looked or heard nothing. The only thing I'm referring to is what I
Yeah,
know the law
well,
and the Alfred
there's
plea. I never
audio
looked
and
at none of them.
video of
You
the
might be
man.
right. I ain't looked at none of them. I'm just
Oh,
only
Yeah, he had
describing
to
okay,
do
well,
the
something more than
I'm
the
Alfred
Alfred
telling
plea.
you
plea,
right
cuz.
Now,
now,
yeah, he might have, but if he took the Alfred plea, I bet you it says you
listen,
cannot sue
I don't
the
care what
defendant.
the Alfred police say. I'm telling
I
you what
don't
he
care. I
said.
ain't never looked at the testimony, so I don't care.
Well, I'm
One way or
telling
the other,
you,
I'm only
he
describing the
said,
law. I'm
listen,
good with it.
listen, he said,
Well, y'all
why
looked
sellers
at
a game?
snitches. I don't. So I don't know
Listen,
what the snitch
he
said. If
said,
they
why
snitch.
sellers a game? The nigga said the guns and dope that was found in the car with him and Gunner wasn't his. Right? He
But I
verified
don't hear nothing where
everything.
you say it was Gunner's. I hear you say it wasn't his. I don't hear nothing where it. Read the transcript. Let me hear where it
Hey,
say he said it was
No.
look.
Gunner's.
Hey,
He
yo,
No, I
also
don't
Melvin.
said
hear.
he know
No, you said
YSL
it.
members who
Hey,
What he
committed
said.
Melvin.
crimes.
I
Melvin.
want to hear where it
Melvin.
said
I don't
Gunner
think you
knew.
understand behind this one. I'm
I
telling
Yeah.
ain't
you,
standing behind it.
it's
I'm just
audio and
listening to what
video.
you say. You said something about he knew there were guns. I ain't heard him say he knew
No,
that
he
Gunner.
verified to the judge that the guns and dope was thug shit. He
Yeah, because
Well,
that's
then
what
verified.
they
he didn't
found
get
in the
no
car.
Alfred plea. Then he couldn't have got
Listen,
no Alfred plea.
look, he verified that
Okay, I agree
YSL
with
is a
you. I
gang,
agree with you. I agree
and he
with you.
said
But
they
I
can't
don't
miss.
know what he said. I
Yeah, he
agree
did
with
more
you.
than the Alpha plea.
We ain't. That's.
So did he take an Alfred plea?
He
I
did
don't
more.
know
He
what
took an
plea. I
He
Alpha
know he
took
plea,
an
but he
Alpha
copped a
did
plea, but
more
it
than
was
the
plea.
Alpha.
negotiated.
Hold
It was
on.
I know he
negotiated
copped a
with
plea.
15 conditions.
He
That's
copped
what
Yeah.
a
it
plea
was. It had to
and
have conditions
implement
to it.
another
And
man.
let me.
Yeah.
Did you read up the Alfred plea and
Hey,
describe
man,
Yeah.
what
you
it
missing
said?
the point. We didn't have
Oh,
to
I'm
read.
claiming.
It
Huh?
was audio and video of the nigga telling in court.
Right.
We ain't got to
Well, he
read
might
shit.
have. I stand corrected, but I know if he took an Alfred plea when I took it, I never heard of it. And I researched it where a man killed somebody and he said he didn't intend to do it, so I'm not pleading guilty. And they brought him back and he killed a sheriff and they let him go. That's why the Alfred plea is
That
only
wasn't
given to
Gunner's
6 years.
situation.
Okay,
Gunner
I don't know,
copped
but I
out.
know when I took it, my stipulations was I couldn't say nothing for 4 years. I couldn't sue the police. I couldn't do nothing. I had to do 20-year parole. I did 5 years
We gonna leave
there.
that on Melvin. But
Okay,
Melvin,
well, let's
Gunner,
go on. Okay, I'm good with that.
Gunner
I'm good.
told. We watched him
Okay,
and heard him.
go to the next one.
I gotta
Next
find out who
question.
paid you to say that, Melvin.
No, I can because I never look. No, let me say this in all honesty. I've never heard it. I don't look at the internet at all, else I wouldn't be friends with nobody, Wack. I know everybody.
Well, look,
I
the
wouldn't be able
Alfred
to
plea.
talk to you then, talk to I told Marvin, or talk to my boy that was there when Suge got killed, Bones, because everybody I know, Big U. So I don't look at the internet so I don't be compromised by all y'all shit that everybody talking. So I never look. So
You
I'm
don't.
only responding to the Alfred plea where I never even knew of it in all my life until I took my ass to Georgia and got 83 years and did 5 and on 20 got
Was
5 years.
anybody else on the case with you?
Yeah, I had two brothers. I cut them loose immediately because I was up under the 7 deadly sins. That gets you the death penalty.
Hunter, Melvin Farmer, exposures, man, premium content. Y'all be sure to like the video, go ahead and share the video, be sure to tell a friend to tell a friend. We got content, and everybody out there on the grind working hard, if you believe it, you'll achieve it. Do what you gotta do today to be prepared for tomorrow. There you go. But until next time, it's your boy Ray, and I'm gone. God bless. Peace.